What up, family? This is Todd. We are here in the book study. We're backstage where all the action goes on. But I'm excited about talking about my chapter, which is chapter 7. Before I even get started, first want to say to Pastor H, this is living now. That's your favorite song, so I wanted to just throw that in there for free. But I want to talk about chapter 7. This is a great chapter because it's something that's very close to my heart because I know the power of it, which is talking about encouragement. The chapter is called You Can Be an Encouager. Personally, just a personal story that, I was, haven't always been this confident. But I know how it feels to not be sure, to not feel or know if you're good enough, to wonder if there's enough in you. And know the power of somebody coming in, speaking into your life and telling you, yes, you can, and you have enough, and there's enough in you, and God has put enough in you to succeed, and you have what it takes, and to know what that did for me, it pushes me to be an encourager because I know the power of it, and that was my miracle. Somebody telling me I could when I felt like I couldn't. It was my miracle. It's what I needed, that I felt that I could really go, and to have somebody pushing you there. It's a powerful thing. And I love, the first page. I mean, we could really just talk about the first page of the entire chapter. It was super good. And I love when John Maxwell said, sometimes we can take more pleasure in pointing out people's failures than focusing on their strengths and getting excited about their possibilities. Oh my God, like how powerful is it to take someone who already feels like they're a failure or they've messed up, and to jump inside of that and be like, okay, that happened, but listen, I'm excited about this. You're good at this. You can do this, and this is what you're capable of doing, and this is what I see in you. Sometimes I think it's just human nature that we're just prone to look at the bad stuff. If someone right now, and I think it's because we're born in sin, and the Bible says that we're born in sin and we're shaped in iniquity, that our flesh is just prone towards the things that are negative and are just not good. If we found out today that somebody on staff got into a scandal or they did something crazy, that it would spread like that. But if we found out that someone got healed of cancer, it would kind of be like a slow leak, and gradually people would talk about it, and they're like, oh, but it's like our flesh is we get so excited about the negative. We get so excited about things that aren't good, and it's not that we're bad people. It's just it's our flesh. We like hearing about that type of stuff. But if we would get as excited and more passionate and reinforce positive behavior and reward people and encourage people with the same enthusiasm and excitement, it would be so amazing on so many levels. He wrote this as well. He said, in the workforce, managers have learned the tremendous value of encouragement. You get the kind of behavior you reward. You don't get what you hope for. You don't get what you ask for. You don't get what you beg for. You get what you reward. And when we reward, when we have positive reinforcement, we have an environment of positive reinforcement, I believe that we will see just such an amazing environment, number one. And number two, you will have a much, people will be so much more happier, and they will be excited about seeing the person, their boss or their leader come around, because they know that, hey, even when things aren't going like we may have planned, but I know I have somebody that's still going to speak life into me, and at the same time discipline and let me know that I can do better, but speak into me and be positive. And you get, the behavior that you reward is the behavior that you will always get. So I think that's amazing. Sometimes because we're human, we can spend more time on concentrating on the negatives and then concentrating on ourselves. I think the most encouraging people I ever met are also the most selfless people I've ever met, because you can't think about yourself. You can't put yourself first when you want to be an encourager. You have to be selfless. You have to be, hey, this isn't about me. Today I'm thinking about somebody else. Today I want to be a blessing to somebody else. I want to encourage somebody else. I want to be someone's miracle today. And so in order to be, a really good encourager, you have to be a person that you're not thinking about you. You're thinking about how can I do this? The Bible says that, one of the second greatest commandment of all time is to love your neighbor as yourself. And that means I can't think about them. I can't think about myself. I have to love them, treat them, respect them, honor them the same way I would want someone to honor me. So this was an amazing chapter. I pray you guys read it and enjoyed it as much as I did. God bless you guys. Love you.